everyone, I'm Holly Archer. I'm doing the London Marathon in less than 2 weeks from now, and I am doing a full day of training, what it's actually like behind the scenes, what I do day to day with RunThrough and SIS. So come along, I'll show you. So this is what the day looks like. A typical training day for me would be to, first of all, start the day with coffee. I usually go to Midgar, which is where we're heading now. And then what we'll do is we'll go to the track. Today I've got a small session. We're 2 weeks out now, well, less than 2 weeks out. So it's just a small little threshold session, a few pick-up paces to get the legs feeling good. So go to the track and then we're gonna head to the gym. What I'm gonna do here is a little bit of weights, a little bit of mobility work, nothing heavy, but I wanted to show everybody exactly what I do. Grab some lunch, and then this evening I will do a double run, just easy miles in the legs, get the mileage up. But yeah, thought I'd show you guys what I do, what I get up to, and a bit of behind the scenes. Good morning. Good, how are you? Come in when there's no queue, which is good. Can I get a flat white with a pump of caramel, please? Okay, so this is probably one of my favourite coffee shops. Well, it is my favourite coffee shop in Bury. So I usually come here for a couple of hours in the morning before I start my day, have a good coffee. It's a good vibe in here as well. The guys are so nice, they know my name and order. But yeah, start the day here and then head out to do my training really. So just sets me up for the day, see what I've got to do work-wise, training-wise, gym-wise, and yeah. So I actually am a coach, so I coach around 30 athletes. So most mornings I wake up with texts and kind of that kind of thing. So I deal with all that my athletes in the morning, schedule their coaching, but I also work on like invoices, working with the brands that I work with, sorting out the week with training, that kind of thing. And I think that it does help the fact that I did work full-time before being an athlete. So I went pro 4 years into being a full-time, used to work in pharmaceutical marketing. So I kind of know how to juggle both worlds, but I also know how important it is. Even to be an athlete, you've still got to do this stuff on the side, so you have to learn how to do it. Obviously this is the taper week for me now as well, so it's less stressful, the sessions don't feel as important at the moment, so this is a good time to kind of catch up with other things that maybe I would have pushed and been like, I'll do that another day because training has to come first. So it's about prioritising what days you can to get things done. So I think that's what marathon training is. It's not intense, it's a lot of fatigue. Yeah. So I think you want to come and rest a lot. So yeah, I like it for what I'm doing right now, but with everything you do what's in your environment. I think like if you're in London, you'll get with the hustle and bustle and you'll climb the corporate ladder and meet lots of people, and if you're in the countryside you'll kind of crack on with different avenues when you're, you know, so this fits marathon training right now, which is probably why I've fallen into it. It's like a lot of people around where I live are training for it. Just there's no big track group here, so it doesn't feel right. If there was a big track group I'd probably be still in track, but yeah. I think I was thinking about this, I struggle more running on concrete and in a town because there's so many things to look at and think about. Whereas when I go and run around the forest, it's literally a mile strip, I have my headphones in, nothing's gonna distract me. So I know the whole job is just to run. Round here they're so lovely, like they'll just completely move out of my lane. So in London it's nice though because you can try and chase people. But here you've kind of got like the real younger generation that do the club nights, and then you've got the older generation. So, you know, they're always just really supportive. It's nice because marathon training isn't like, the reps aren't hard, so it's about ticking it off, getting it done here. Just a lot of it. So sometimes I come to the track and then on the evening I'll do reps. If I'm doing a double threshold, like on the concrete, and just mix things up because otherwise I'd get too sick of being here. I know, I'm always late. So this is actually proper behind the scenes. So I'm always late, I always forget something, and today we forgot the mascara. So we got the blusher, but we forgot the mascara. So usually I'll have one shoe or I'll forget my shorts or something. So at least we're fit on the bill today. So mascara, essential for running fast. Yeah, getting the flies out of the eyes. What do I need for today's run? So then Usually pack my stuff in the boot. Probably need my super shoes today. This is my life pretty much in here. So it's like all of the stuff I have, different shoes, different bags. With marathon training, it's hard because you kind of need different outfits, different things going on. So yeah, usually my bag is an array of everything. So God knows what is in here. But for today's session, we are doing a little bit of kind of threshold and a little bit of speed work just to tick over. So I have my shoes, got the Alpha Flies. Usually always have some recovery stuff for after as well. So especially with today when I've got gym and another run to do, it's about recovery. So after I've finished and wrapped up, I always make sure I've got this, have it with water. It's so easy just to carry around, just to have quick fuel to start that recovery process. What else have I got in here? I've got a mixture of things for like my carb drink for whilst I'm training. So with this marathon training, a lot of my drinks have a little bit of carbs in them, a bit of energy. So I always put some of that in there for these longer sessions. That also just starts the recovery process for later on today as well. What else have I got? I've got some slides because my feet are normally wrecked straight after a session. So change of shoes. I've got an extra long sleeve because we are in the UK, and short sleeves, it might be sunny, it might rain, but it might feel like -6. So extra long sleeve. Yeah, and I've got a couple of gels today as well. Again, longer sessions, mid-session, just making sure I'm topped up on gels for today. So yeah, that's pretty much all I need. Yeah, it's about today is ticking over, keeping the carbs up, keeping the drinks up, keeping the fluids up. And just not neglecting anything really. So we are just going to do a fartlek type session today. So 100 on, 100 float, 200 on, 200 float kind of thing. Just ticking over, threshold pace, better than an easy run, but not a full session because I've got kind of a bigger session on Friday. So yeah, it's just about ticking over today. Yeah. Session done, no rain, no injuries, so we call that a win.
When I do my YouTubes, actually people relate more and they understand that the sport is the same for everybody. It's like us elites are exactly the same as them. Like they probably hurt more than us sometimes, but you know, they just want to learn. So when you just film the top leading group, they just look so fast, it looks so effortless, but it doesn't help anyone's mentality of like, oh, it's not been, their journey's not been tough.
Okay, so welcome to the gym. Quite a nice space actually. There's yoga studios in here. I tend to do all my mobility warm-up stuff here and then head over to the weight area and do a few stuff. So today we're going to do a little bit of lower leg work, some mobility work, just going through the motions. Obviously I do actually come and lift quite often, but because London's less than 2 weeks away, we're just going through stuff. We're just going to keep it nice and light and chill. But I still do want a little bit of pop in my legs because I still want to be explosive. So we're going to go through some mobility and then do a bit of lower leg work on the gym rack. So yeah, let's go. Everyone forgets about doing like mobility and lower leg work, but I think it's so important because in like training, I feel little niggles, but when I get in the gym, it actually like really helps. So it's because you can't see data, it's less obliging. Gym rack now, we'll do a few squats, some single leg stuff and calf stuff. What we'll do now is we'll do some calf work and then I'll do a bit of hamstring work over there. Okay, so now gym is done. Done track session, done gym. what we'll do is I'm going to have a protein shake, rest up for a bit, and then I'll be going for a second run, which isn't going to be hard. It's more of a just mileage and getting a shake out, but I'll be good doing that later. So this is going to help me just recover, get me the carbs and protein in, and we're going for strawberry today. 2 of the 3 sessions, then afternoon run, just mileage really. Not hard this one, it's just miles in the legs, zone 2 if you like. So last part of the day, well not last part of the day, but this is my second run, I guess third workout. Just coming here because we've just got easy miles, so it's really good for under the feet, recovery run. The surface is really nice, I try and come off the concrete, but it's lovely here, so not far from my doorstep, so I'll come here for a nice easy double run, just time on feet, around 30 minutes. Won't look at pace at all, just enjoy it really, which doesn't happen often with running, so take it while you can. I just switch off, just think about this loop isn't what I'm doing, and then I'm done, and there's nobody in the way, there's nothing to look at, there's no urban, there's no cars, there's no distractions, so you just run, and whatever you're thinking about, you're free to think about. 2 runs done, gym session done, lunch done, recovery done, and now we're doing a podcast, but my shoes don't really match the outfit, so we're going to change ever so slightly, but we're going to change just to make it feel a little bit more like I'm important and not. So yeah, we're doing a podcast with RunThrough, last questions before London, and just a catch up really. All right, let's go into the hot seat.
It's because it's a challenge and it's hard and it's scary, and that's the bit where you always doubt yourself in anything you do.
So, end of the day, thank you for coming along with me. I am shattered now, so I'm gonna go home, have dinner, get a good night's sleep, and do it all again tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for coming along, and if you've got any questions or have any comments about today, put them in the box below and I might get back to you.